Welcome to Breaking News Today. The like button, and if you're new, make sure they hit that subscribe button down below and turn on my post.
Day after Obama unveils portrait, people noticed one shocking detail hiding in plain sight. Just about everyone in America has been ragging on the Obama family after they released their official portraits. Too bad for Barack Obama, things just got so much worse as people noticed one shocking detail hiding in plain sight, and many missed it until a full day later. Mad World News previously reported a few things about the questionable characters who Barack and Michelle Obama picked to paint their official portraits. For one, Michelle's painting came out looking nothing like her after she made sure to pick Amy Sherald, a social justice warrior, to depict her on canvas. As for Barack, his was even worse. Although his image resembled him, the tacky background had some calling it his last and final F.U. to America. Pamela Geller even went so far as to say that the painting disgraces the office of the president and is an attack on the institution. Mad World News further reported that Barack's portrait was painted by Kehinde Wiley, a black activist who painted images of black women cutting the heads off of white women on more than one occasion. Of course, it doesn't take much to see why the Obama family would choose these two to represent them in their final hours, but the reality has left Americans disgusted nonetheless. Sadly, that's not all, as a few keen eyes picked up on something else rather disturbing the day after the portraits were unveiled. As it turns out, there is one shocking detail lurking in the image that was hidden in plain sight. As most Americans know, Barack Obama has a prominent vein on his forehead just as it is prevalent in real life. Kehinde Wiley made sure to make it prevalent in his depiction as well, but there's just one small problem. As The Wire reports, users on an anonymous image board are saying that the recently unveiled official presidential portrait, which now hangs in the Smithsonian Institution's National Portrait Gallery, doesn't show a vein, but instead a single sperm. But that's not all. Making matters worse, news media watchdog explains that the artist responsible is known for putting depictions of sperm in his paintings. For reasons unknown, the man has an obsession with them, and now, there is one sitting on the face of the former President of the United States of America. It would be one thing if someone did this on a private piece of art, but this is now hanging in the White House Portrait Gallery for all to see. Barack Obama has always been an embarrassment, but this is the icing on the cake. At this point, Obama's final act as president was hiring a racist artist simply because of the color of his skin, only for that same man to turn around and humiliate the former president and his country. Just as Pamela Geller said, this painting is a disgrace. Even worse yet, it looks like Kehinde Wiley couldn't even put in his full effort to get the job done. As Mad World News most recently reported, people are now unsure if he even painted the portrait himself. Clearly seen in the background, many of the leaves and flowers appeared to be copy-pasted, possibly with digital editing software such as Adobe Photoshop. Whatever the case may be here, Obama managed to embarrass the country one last time. Not only did the portrait step outside the bounds of what past presidents have done, but now, America will always see a single sperm depicted on Obama's face as he sits in front of a tacky, photoshopped background. This kind of crap is exactly what we're used to when it comes to Barack Obama. It's a shame that it has to come at the expense of America's humiliation, but what else do you expect from our worst president ever? In the end, Barack Obama just immortalized how much of an embarrassment and failure he was. How fitting.